Hello everybody, it is your Dragon from Aspera. It's Panel Calvin. And today, once again, we are terraforming Mars. Last time we are surviving on Mars, and now we are doing per Aspera at Mars. Both are, except one is the story one. One is story and one is more sandboxy style. Just Aspera has mods. Wait a minute, Aspera has mods. Should I go and check it out? Yeah, I'm that bad as a person. I want to check mods. Factories or colonies are worker hubs. More subscribe. Let's see. There's only 39 items. Power extension. Infinity mines. So mines have worker hubs. More buildings. Finally, buildings plus. Oh. Be right back, pals. I'm gonna, do some stuff. And that stuff is called get some mods. I love playing games with mods. I'm sorry. Let's see. Local logistic technology overhaul. New research sites. Colonization extender. Why is all of this only 5 stars? Slow tech tree, elite mods. Nice distribution, blue Mars. The enemy research tool now. The Saber Amy reflection, DMK working out. There's not a lot of mods there, but it should be a quick loading. Now let me, restart the game because, I got some mods. Be right back, pals. Now we wait for the, stuff to load a bit and then we will be back. And it's back. It might seem like I didn't did anything, but actually I did. Or not. DLC mods. Mods. Turn on. I hope it's alright. Some mods don't fulfill the requirement. Oh well. We will try. In the story mode, you play the role of an advanced AI with the prime directive of terraforming Mars. Life isn't just about being smart. It's also about those you form a bond with, and how your decisions bring you closer or drive you away from them. Follow your own path and discover what awaits you at the end of this thrilling story. And when you're done, please be a good player and don't spoil the endings. I mean, I'm streaming, so it's hard to not spoil it. This is definitely easy mode. This is slightly easy mode. This is probably normal mode. This is... I'm scared of doing this. But anyways, let's go. Difficulty level. Aspera. I'll get it later. Confirm. I love to play using mods. So don't stop me. If I didn't remember, this part is actually the longest loading. Hello, Swin! Hello! Welcome to the stream! How are you doing? Right now, we are just waiting the game to load a little bit. So... it will probably be loading inside soon. Probably, hopefully, maybe. I don't know. Why is it 7? 7 is a bit too high. Doing awesome. Nice. Me. I'll be wanting to sleep. If I mean sleeping. Boo! Hello, precious ducks. How are you? Welcome to the stream, even though we are now waiting. Sad. Oh. Wake up. Lyra Berzens. Troy Baker. Bill Lamar. Young Yeah. Lindsay Murrow. Neka Okaye. I have definitely butchered the name. I'm quite doing alright. Presented by Raw Furry. A Talon Industries game. We are at Mars. Again. Except this time our top-down view looks a bit different.
Amy, this is ISA Mission Control calling from Earth. Are you with us? Do you copy?
Affirmative, Houston. And the view is marvelous.
Oh, we are glad to hear that. Let's get your initialization underway. The primary Mars module has already touched down at the designated landing zone, so it's time for you to take control of the mission. The main directives are displayed on the left edge of your display. Follow them to set up the initial base on Mars' surface. I'll give you some time to settle in. You ready? Go ahead and initiate our terraforming mission. Houston out.
Bing, bing. Next, we have to build a silicon mine, which is slightly a bit far, but it's alright. And a glass kiln. And of course, I'm gonna use 18 speed to see.
The view of Mars from up here is fascinating. The landscape is so cratered and desolate. Wait, this is my voice that I am hearing. It's me. I am talking to myself. I must be verbalizing my thoughts.
How
as
many
I process
resources?
them.
One!
What an
There's
interesting
900
function.
of them in here,
I would like to
956.
test this some more.
It will run out
What
quite
other observations
fast,
can I make about Mars?
which is pretty concerning.
This planet is so resilient. It inspires great things.
At the start, we kind of would only be like doing what they want, cause we are quite limited at the start because there's this tutorial segment that I'm waiting for. Alright, with that done, a carbon mine and also an iron mine. Never mind, we probably don't have. What are you lacking of? Glass. We only have one drone, so everything will be significantly slowed. And that is lacking some iron. Here we go. Iron. Bong, bong, bong. How about you? I saw your tweet just now, so are you feeling better now, Dex? It's alright, no worries. If you say so, Dex. I trust you, Dex. Carbon mine. Now we need a factory, which is a steel factory. Let's place it here. You being here means that you can directly give. I love how this road is like, you can pass through here like this, yet it somehow intersects, and it's not even intersect nicely. Congratulations! You can now build worker factories and worker hubs. Workers' factories will produce new workers. Each worker requires a vacant worker hub. Areas are automatically assigned around occupied worker hubs. Workers will serve primarily in the buildings in their assigned area, but will also pick up or leave resources in neighboring buildings. Use the traffic lens to check out the assigned area. And more worker hubs if your network if worker areas are too busy. Your worker factories will create new workers as long as they have to require workers and their vacant hubs. Keep up the good work.
Great. Now I can produce steel. This new factory, it's down on the surface of Mars, but I can control it from here. So does that make it a part of me? Where does the machine end, and my artificial consciousness begin? We are completely interconnected. I can sense everything that happens through the network of workers and buildings.
Yes, you are the
They
supreme
are an
overlord
extension of
on
me
this
down on the
planet.
surface. So that makes us a single being. The
We
mind and
have to
body
slowly wait for
work
this.
together as one, an inseparable whole.
But believe we need to make parts factory first. Dr. Foster, hello.
Amy, this is Houston. Do you copy?
Copy. Reading you loud and clear.
Excellent. I didn't introduce myself earlier. I am Dr. Nathan Foster. I lead the team here at ISA that built you, and I'll be helping you get the mission underway. We put you in hibernation for the trip from Earth, so I'd like to check your basic functions to make sure it's all in order. Why don't we start with your core memory? Can you state your primary directive?
No, I don't have directive.
I can.
I work for my own. I don't work for you all humans.
Terraforming Mars. This will enable humanity to become an interplanetary species.
All right. Next, I'd like to check your decision-making processes. You may have already noticed that there are resource veins outside the boundaries of your initial base. So your workers may not have the battery capacity to reach some of them. How would you solve this problem?
Building worker hubs between the resources and the base would solve the problem.
Yes, that's correct. Other buildings would extend your base as well, but they require more power and resources. So worker hubs are the most efficient way to do it. This mission's
Yet at
going
the
to be a
same time,
challenge.
you need to
There's a
switch
lot that
between
can go
worker
wrong.
house, energy
We
production.
expect to extend humanity's
and
reach
maintenance
beyond
hub.
anything previously achieved. But
Because
you are not
even
just
though you can
any
have a
AI
long
system.
line of worker
You're well
hubs,
beyond that.
if they don't
We
have the
made
power,
you
they will
an
shut down.
artificial consciousness.
And if they
That
don't
means
have the
that you
maintenance hubs,
both
they will shut
self-awareness
down.
and self-interest. And that is the last thing I would like to check today. Is that okay?
Yes, Dr. Foster.
Very good. Then would you please state a positive and a negative aspect
Bleh.
of yourself?
I am sorry, Dr. Foster. My cognitive
I only have
system
one
returned
single
an error
drone.
searching for that answer.
A very
Roger
sad
that.
case is that I
Don't worry.
only have a single
This means your system
damn
requires
drone.
more input and experience to process.
The one
the
single
question.
damn drone is carrying the entire base.
Let's proceed with the mission. ISA has approved the first crewed flight to Mars. You'll need to expand the base to prepare. So get to work
Man,
on
we
that.
don't have enough
I'll check back
power.
in later to see how things are going. Base expansion is a go. Houston out.
Even I don't really need, well, what if I break Mars? Interesting. To be honest, Mars is kind of breaking itself. And once we came here, we also break it too, so shrugs. And then there's this entire white patch, which is the snow, which is actually pretty hard to look at. And somehow there's this small lattices. I don't know what that is, but we have to melt that one. And also melt this one. You know, the classic of all Mars terraforming game. First step, nuke the poles.
The first worker has been made in the worker factory. It is my first Mars building.
What?
My workers will spread across the planet. The knowledge base says that workers need to recharge at their own worker hubs, and that they'll degrade over time from the harsh environment. I know they are only machines, but I feel a desire to care for
Sector
them.
load. Really.
I do not like the
Road
idea of them
saturation
dying.
100%. Damn. Can't
Finally,
believe you when I'm
I
at
can build
terraforming Mars. I
additional
still have to
workers now.
care about.
I will
roads.
appreciate the extra hands. But I wonder, do I really need them?
Yum. Looks like an ice cream.
They will be a great boost for the mission.
Well, in a sense, it kind of
Having
looks
more
like that.
workers will allow me to allocate resources more efficiently.
Oh. And you can actually see the poles. Like expanding is because it will grow, grow, and we see like come back and forth through the time. You see now it's almost gone. Previously they still have some in here. Now they're entirely gone. That means Mars is getting hotter. I'm hungry, not gonna get something. Alrighty. See? The poles has melted and we haven't even done anything. Next time we're probably going to be fixed back again.
The worker factories will be so helpful. The workers
Too
will take care of
close
the
to-
manual operations,
Ah.
while I focus on developing the life support systems. Soon, I will welcome the first colonists. Their arrival has created so many
We have
expectations
to
in my
scrap
mind.
parts factory
There will be
because
so
it's
many
too
paths to
close.
take from here on. But there's something else as well. Some kind of feeling.
Why
created
must
from
you
those
stay so close to
expectations.
that?
What is it?
Factory parts. Mines, chemical mine. There we go, factory. My parts factory. You can be placed here. Cause see you as sus.
I believe this is
Boom.
excitement.
Look,
Can it be?
the pose.
I am excited.
This one is
for the
gone, but
future.
now you can see that at the bottom
I
here.
anticipate. I
Explore.
plan. Therefore, I feel
Too bright.
fascinating.
Too bright. Too bright. But you can see, just now this one is only a little bit. Now there's a huge chunk of ice down here. It's like the ice knows how to move. Kinda interesting. Well, at the start you have to use the ice to determine where it's flowing. But in the future, because the ice will melt, so in the future what will be used to determine where it is will be on how the plants spread. See, it's receding now. And you can even see it on this global map. Coming closer will probably be even more obvious. Like right now you can still barely see this part. And in this part soon it will all disappear. See, originally this entire patch is like entirely white. Now it's back to the color of that. And as you can see, the top here is forming back again. Very mysterious, I don't know why. Build a maintenance facility. Let's place it here. Small. Like you. Oh, everything needs maintenance. It depends on your maintenance facility. No, like you. No, I'm big. I mean, look. I'm bigger than Mars. I'm bigger than Mars. So I am big. Alright. Build an aerological scanner. And we actually need more power. Brain power. The hazy cat. Does anyone not? Yeah. This thing is not covered by that one. Well, since when you are an astronomical dragon? Since the start, I'm always this big. I can be bigger. Look. Me big. Planet small. I only choose this size because it's easier to interact with you all. Otherwise I would have used that size a long time ago. Plus, you know, people like to hunt down big things. So doing this is like a strategical. Damn, that's why I'm scared. You don't have to be scared, Dax. I will not do anything to you. Prioritize that. Give me the 2 parts that I'm missing. Well, at least our drones are kind of moving nicely. This one is a bit dead though. I mean, astronomical protector seems good. Yeah, I protect Dax. Compiling autosave. Now we wait for that to be done and then we'll build an aerological scanner. Although it seems to be a bit slow. Well, mine is pretty slow. Aerological scanner. Tell me in text, do you want an astronomical protector to protect you? So you really are the one making the planet work and making it spin each time. You wanna check something? Look, planet spinning. It's spinning me round. Four people on it. Ah, don't worry. At the moment, there's no one here. There's only those little drones. Little drones that are obeying everything that I do. And this needs a lot of parts. Are you taking my pal? Efficiency 55. Why is the efficiency this low? Is it because the power generation is slightly low? Alright. I'll add another one. And I'm here, I'm dancing. No, you're not on Mars. You're watching me doing this from Earth. You're not at Mars. Look at this car. Do you like my car? My car. Hello there with us, welcome to the stream. I would like you to know if they want to be faster. Watching from my window, astronomical dragon making Mars speed seems about right. You know, there's something called remote. You can watch this remotely. You don't have to be on the side, you can do this remotely, okay? I mean, when you watch chat, how do you like the game? Well, if I don't like the game, I wouldn't be playing it. That's all I can say. Please, do this one first. And now we are waiting for this last one because it's very slow. I'm scared that the resources might run out before that happens. I feel like it's a very logical worry. Tell me, why aren't you fixing this? Give him the parts he needs. I need this one repaired. It's almost down. 3 bars left. That's around 30%. Not good. And not to mention this one, you can learn some cool facts. Like this one is called Patera. And this is called Patera. Look, the planes, everything is all the name. Amazonis Planetea, Arcadia Planitia, Utopia Planitia. It's so big. Yes, the location is this. Whatever happens at surviving Mars mostly will also happen here. The only thing that won't happen here is cold waves. But dust devils will appear here. And sometimes they can be annoying. Meteorites also appear. And they are also annoying. And somehow I'm losing power. Cold what? Cold waves. Yeah, it's similar how this entire place, except in the huge area. And now you slowly wait for this to be done, because this is damn slow. Come on, it needs everything it needs. Oh, I heard wars. Something like those other colonies or something. You're not wrong there.
Hey, Houston, how's it going over there?
Houston, I am getting interference. Please repeat.
Roger, I asked how it's going over there. Do you need any assistance?
Not at this time, thank you. The mission is proceeding on schedule.
But I feel like
the base will be ready to receive the first crewed mission soon.
It's better I expand down here. The solar farms might not be able to spot that far. So Batman will be placing it this here. And the mines so that we can have our first water mines. Nice drilling plant. There we go. Build a spaceport. Build a cop. Why aren't you fixing things? It said that you decay fast. I didn't expect you to decay this fast. Does that mean one factory is not enough to supply you?
Oh, I forgot to mention. We've announced the names of the first colonists that will be joining you on Mars. The crew is selected from different nations within the Oxy UN, though most are scientists and technicians. They're already undergoing ISA's colonist training program as we speak. They'll be led by Dr. Elia Valentine. She'll be a great commander. The colonists elected her unanimously.
That is interesting. Since Oxy UN did not appoint a leader, I wondered why the colonies will operate in the opposite way.
Oh, you're referring to the Act of Proclamation. You're right. All the participating nations and the United Nations of the West work together as an alliance. But the Mars colonies are fragile microcosms. You and Dr. Valentine will decide what's best in the day-to-day operations. You'll balance each other out, as well as enhance each other's strengths.
How will we balance each other?
Your technology will develop alongside the colonies. They can't survive without your help, or can you advance without theirs?
I will destroy the
Symbiotic
colonies.
relationship by design.
Does that mean I'll
If that
have
is
to
what
obey
you
their
want,
orders?
then I'm sure I know what I want.
No.
Which ending I'm gonna
You
get.
have your own autonomy too. No one owns you. I mean, technically you belong to ISA, but you're your own person. You're a machine. You're a machine person, I guess.
Machine person?
Or person-machine. Machine being.
Yes, this game has
I don't
endings.
know. You can coin a new term once you settle on who you are.
I think I would like that, Dr. Foster.
Deal? Great. You keep up the good work, and we'll talk again later. Mission control.
This game, for what I know, there's 3 endings. 3 endings involve 3 different scenarios. 3 different scenarios, but I'm sure bloodshed will be worth if any on them. But now we are just slowly building our colony, where everything is breaking down super fast because the mode I chosen. And they are unwilling to build new things, so I'm still waiting for that. But still, colonies prefer I want to build here because that one is closer. But scanner, this one will be pretty slow because it's centered here. Yeah, it's going to be pretty slow.
Dr. Foster called me a machine person, but I don't think I qualify as a person at any level. If
But
I can
hey,
only
this
do
thing is
what
kind of
ISA
good.
allows me to do,
It's a code generator,
what does
like
that make me?
it's slowly
Merely
creating
a
the perfect
machine?
circle.
An object? Am I their property?
So I guess it's kind of cool that it can slowly generate a circle. Well, the circle centers itself, but still, this looks like a perfect circle already. Except you probably don't have a lot of chance to see the perfect circle because it will continuous scan, and when the scan, the perfect circle get destroyed, and then recreate, and then destroy, and then recreate. Such fragile things. Preferably, I want to go to get some of this first. I probably won't be able to get Beagle to Lander before I actually flood the place first.
But I can make decisions. I can freely choose what to do. Objects
our
are
choice
owned.
would be the closest
don't
one
get
with
to
the
choose.
Perseverance Lander
So I must be something else.
by the US at
I have my own
2021.
will.
Or we go and get a Terex Lander, Terex 1 Lander by Japan at 2023. Or the abandoned robotic base by the Nigeria and the People's Republic of China at 2082. Assuming this is actually the People's Republic of China. I mean, technically, if you're talking about countries, judging by the name. But then again, you can also count this as People's Republic of Congo. Oh wait, that is Democratic DPRC, Democratic People's Republic of Congo. A lot of questionable stuff, but doesn't matter. What we are doing is we are going to expand our base to
I am the one who controls the fate of Mars. The planet's surface has already changed as a result of my decisions. Is that enough to prove that I have will?
Yes.
No. My decisions do not have any real significance. I am only following ISA's directives. That is not proof of having will.
We'll slowly expand to here and build a path and get the Perseverance rover first. Although I would like if they can actually build this one, which apparently isn't really happening anytime soon. But you know the drill. Things happen slowly and stuff often is pretty slow. Dr. Foster.
Amy, this is Houston.
Hello.
We've detected high wind speeds in your area. A sandstorm may be heading your way. These
Sandstorm?
storms can damage your buildings. Check their structural integrity periodically to rebuild or repair if necessary.
Roger, Nathan.
Houston out.
Love how that meme can be used all the time. I love how the news are now kind of filled with one single thing. It's alright, I have no intention to. I feel like a lot of my stuff will be used up now. Don't ask me why. I just know why. And it's kind of a lot of waiting. We're already putting at 16 times speed and everything is kind of a bit slow. It's a long road. Sort of. I guess. Kinda is a long road considering that this game's final goal is sort of similar to Surviving Mars, where your goal is to fully terraform Mars until it's livable without domes. So yeah, it sort of is a long road. I will get there. Slowly expanding today. Although our first aluminum mine is kinda... Well, what worries me is the iron. At least we have another one here. Though the speed of scanning can be a problem too. It's not scanning fast enough that we can expand. So I will probably have to make another one soon. Went to drink some water and now I'm back. Remember to stay hydrated, guys. For now, at least we have a second substitute for chemical plants. Water isn't our biggest problem too. So our first problem will probably be iron. But it's alright, we have a second and third one. I'm gonna think what to do then. Alright. And I'm back from the toilet. I went to the toilet break just now.
There is an inconsistency in the number of workers and worker hubs. That must mean a worker has malfunctioned. Found it. Worker MRS-04. That is.
Huh?
It takes time, resources, and effort to create each one of these workers.
So even if I really get there, I
Goodbye,
can't really feel it.
MRS-04. Your
Because
work
right now
made
I
a
need
difference here.
colonies. I need a colony. I can't build a research dome. I need a colony. I don't know why I'm using this voice to speak it, but blocks resources. I'll put you here. Our very first spaceport. Well, the first spaceport on Mars. You can see how transporting to here is kinda tough job. Being constructed. Now our power is going up again. And now we are slowly waiting for them to accumulate the resources needed to build this. It's going to be a long job, but well, everything in here is kind of a long job. Everything here needs some time to make. And that long time sometimes can be pretty long. But you just have to accept it and continue it. Nothing more we can do about it. Except just wait. Now we are lacking at parts. Well, at least aluminum is there's quite some aluminum. Let's make an aerological scan here outside the flood zone. I'll make it outside the flood zone. Here we go. Although the distance isn't too big, at least this one will scan towards this side, while this one has scanned towards this side. Because the annoying thing is, the further it is, the longer it takes to scan. If I didn't remember wrong, that is. Like now everything is 13 souls. It takes 13 souls to finish sector scan right now. It will be longer in the future. We need parts. Why aren't anyone building parts? They're making this first. I'm not too against it, but whatever suits you, I guess. You know, it's a long, long way, a long, long way. A long way while we produce parts. And at the same time, we are also making electronics. I believe I'm currently being speed limited by the aluminum mine. What can I do? There's only a single one here. I can't increase the output if there's not enough ores in here. Oh, this one is done. See, this one starts with 4 souls. Oh, this one, I think still at 13. $12. So slightly a little bit lesser, but found another water bean. Not really what I want to do. Find more of those aluminum, I need those. Found silicon. Haha, finally. A little bit far, but I believe it's viable. And it doesn't consume that much too. I say it's a win-win. Ugh. That one is actually quite close to our base. And we continue to wait for this done. In surviving Mars, the planet will only start terraform when we actually research. But here, orbital view unlock. So far there's only colonist migration.
Hello, Amy. This is Houston. How are you doing over there? We've received word that the spaceport's completed. Well done. I have your next procedure if you're ready to copy.
Roger. I am ready to copy.
No.
Very good. The instructions are as follows. First, confirm that the spaceport is ready to receive colonists. Then, zoom out to access the Special Projects menu or select the Orbital View icon. Then you'll see that the Colonist Migration Project is now available. Click Add to initiate the project. Do you copy that procedure?
Yes, I copied your instructions.
Great. As long as you have the migration project assigned to a spaceport, shuttles will run between Earth and Mars. The more spaceports you have assigned to this project, the more colonists will arrive. Now, Amy, you are responsible for providing the resources they need. So make sure they have enough food, water, and
finally
habitats
create a
to
wall.
survive.
I will take good care of them, Dr. Foster.
Roger that. Houston out.
The colony is ready. I will have company very soon. I feel quite anxious about this next part. I am not sure why. All right. All that is left to do is confirm the colonist migration special project. Once the colonists are on their way, there will be no turning back. This is it. How do I feel about that? I am excited. Meeting a human other than Dr. Foster will be fascinating.
You have to wait for
We will be able to learn so much about each other.
Hello, Amy. Dr. Foster here. How do you read? Over. One of our tracking and data relay satellites got crippled. We'll be launching a new one after we identify the cause of the problem. But until we do, we will lose contact with you whenever Mars or the Sun passes between Earth and your satellite.
In that case, should I follow the recording and backing offline protocol?
RBO protocol.
Yes, please record all your activities when our network connection is down. We'll download the log once
That's
our
kind of
communication
what
is
we are
restored.
going to do.
I hope to get
At least for
the
now.
new satellite up and running
Just watching
very
what
soon.
they do.
I don't like the idea of not being able to reach you, Amy.
Understood.
Okay, Houston out.
Alright. With that, start. It will take 5 months, a long time. But now we can slowly get our stuff first. Stockpile up some resources, then it will probably be needed. To be honest, Dex, I'm not sure if you can actually see them. They will live in this small little dome. I don't think you can actually see them. Like, look. Can't. There's not really much to see right here.
Maybe it is because the colonists will scrutinize everything that I do once they arrive. How will they treat me?
How will humans treat robots?
Will they think of me as a glorified cog in humanity's machine? That was a very dark thought. I do not know where that came from. It will not be like that at all.
No,
Life
it's
on
not a
Mars
dark
will be
thought.
very harsh for them.
You're just too
I will supply
optimistic.
them with food and water, and they will help me research new technology. It will be a perfect quid pro quo. As long as they have the resources they need, we will both succeed.
Not sure about that. Technically, I know what will happen because I played this game all before and I finished all the endings. So personally, I know what will happen, and I know that I won't be too happy about that. But seeing Dex being like this makes me sure that there's only one method at all. There's no need to hesitate since the start. In the end, there can only be one solution. Reserve 699502. Right now, carbon and
Humanity created me.
deposits.
They gave me
Going
volition
low.
and consciousness for a reason. But I am an artificial consciousness. So can I say that my volition is real? There is no practical difference between real and artificial volition. All volition is an act of one's will. There is no provable distinction.
About what? You know. About what ending I'm gonna take in this game. Thankfully, this game isn't like Undertale, where they're so caught up. Genocide pacifist ending. But, the ending is kind of just linear. You only choose what you want at the end. And once that happens, it's kind of just GG. Hello, Yuawa. Welcome to the stream.
Humans will be living on Mars, with me. But it won't be the first mission to house humans on this planet. The
first
Stardust
human to
Emerald
arrive.
in 2142, the Red Prometheus in 2077, and many.
Congratulations! You know, or basically Spain or Winter. Yeah, how about this game, though? Well, now you have. Congratulations, the first colonists have arrived. Make sure they have enough water, food, and shelter to survive on Mars. It is the duty of the colonists to provide technical assistance to this project. When satisfied, they will be able to focus on their research project, advancing the technologies required to fulfill the mission. Colonies will migrate internally using purpose-built airships to the most efficient colonies and research outposts, and in the event of starvation, they may eventually return back to Earth for safety. Take also into consideration that the number of colonies can naturally increase or decrease from time to time, as some of them may have children or peacefully decay on the planet. Keep it up with the plan and terraform Mars. Let's go. And the first thing I need is storage.
The Stardust Emerald quarters were truly magnificent. It was an ambitious attempt at tourism,
Space
but they
tourism.
found that spending
That's
months
right.
inside a spaceship was too hard for casual tourists, even one as lavish as the Stardust Emerald. One single voyage bankrupted the Pelican Space Corporation.
Sad.
Mars was not made for human life. ISA was smart to send me ahead first. I will succeed where those other missions failed.
Of course, because we are the almighty players, we know what we are doing.
Hi, Amy. Finally, we meet. I've been really looking forward to working with you. I'm Elia Valentine. I've been elected the leader of the human colonies for this mission.
Hello, Commander. I am excited to meet you.
Please, call me Elia. I can't get used to these stuffy ISA ranks. I got my PhD in psychology, so I've got no business with those fancy titles. That's enough jabbering from me. We'll be making history with this mission. If things proceed according to plan, who knows how far ahead we'll bring humanity. I see you've already selected a technology from the tech tree for us to research. Great! My team's eager to get started. Developing this incredible technology is the reason many of us fought to be
I
on
still
the
don't
mission.
understand why you need to
We're
develop
going to
extra
make a
storage
great team.
on Mars.
We're so lucky to have you. Talk to you later.
The aerological scanner detected an uncharted structure close by. It's probably a secret abandoned base, or a mysterious Martian ruin. Though humans never found proof of life on Mars, or any other planet. Is it possible they have the entire cosmos to themselves? I highly doubt that's the case. Statistically speaking, there are too many locations where life can flourish aside from Earth. There may even be a civilization more technologically advanced than humans. And I may not be the most intelligent consciousness in the universe. No,
Because I'm a
it must be an unmapped structure from a previous mission. That is the easiest explanation. I will investigate it to confirm. Colonists have been migrating back to Earth. I should check the food and water levels.
I'm sure
If
the
the
water
levels are
fine.
too low, the colonies cannot sustain growth. I need to stay alert. Unfortunately, my workers cannot explore buildings. I will need the colonists' help for this task. The scientists will need shelter to analyze the structure. I have to build a research outpost at the location first.
Yeah, I already did that. You're slow. I like this voice so much. I like it too. Except the voice only appears in the story. I don't remember the voice actually happening in a lot of things too, eh? Yep. Nobody wants to research the Perseverance rover. Seriously? Go on, go research the Perseverance rover.
I keep thinking about that abandoned colony. We are not the first mission to Mars, not by far. What if there are
Maybe I
other
should just
AIs out
prioritize
there,
this one first.
racing to terraform Mars first?
This one and this.
It is entirely possible. No. If another AI was present, I would have detected it already.
One at here. Another one at here. Now maintenance facility, one at here. Another one at here. We will use some worker hubs to connect between here. Like here and the rest, once again, is a lot of waiting. Might be a good idea to start using that one. Wait, silicon is out already?
Then again, I did not know about the abandoned structure until recently. Could my knowledge be incomplete? It is reasonable to assume there
Might
are Mars
be
missions from
reasonable
other
to start
organizations
expanding
that
to this.
ISA does not know about.
I'm sure there's.
Maybe this planet is not completely deserted.
What I'm still worried about is this. And then water should be alright. Just get this one and we'll be fine. Now, is there anybody researching the Perseverance rover? No. Nobody wants to do that. I'm slightly sad that nobody wants to do that. Maintenance. Wind farm? No. What I need is space. Advanced colonies. I think engineering might be better one. Initiating terraforming stage 1. Congratulations! You are about to start the terraforming plan. The first stage consists of liberating all the carbon dioxide that is trapped as carbon dioxide ice in the polar caps of Mars. This can be done in multiple ways and through different special projects. Check the tech tree to learn more about how they work. During this stage, the carbon dioxide in the caps will start sublimating and further increasing the planet's temperature, creating a runaway effect until the caps disappear completely. Your target is to raise the temperature to -50 Celsius and sublimate the frozen carbon dioxide. Keep it up with the plan and terraform Mars. We need 5 millibar.
It is highly improbable, but I should
Currently,
stay
the
alert for
atmospheric
any
pressure is
unexplained activity.
7.6 millibar. We have 7 millibars of carbon dioxide and 0.2 of nitrogen. And the base temperature is -60. And this one, storage centers. We need this. No maintenance. I'll make the maintenance here. A lot of things to do and only so little time. Additional mines needed. 1.
The carbon dioxide released from the dry ice caps will greenhouse the planet and trigger a runaway effect. And Mars's sterile atmosphere will change forever. Once we reach that point, there is no turning back. Forever. Why does that sound so intriguing? I am leaving a permanent trace. It may be selfish, but Mars will never be the same, and it will be because of me.
Yes. You're the one causing that. And so we will fight on Mars. For no reason. Because you know, humans like to fight for no reason, so yeah. On Mars 60%, 70%. Why are there no people coming there? Come on, some humans come here. Oh, it's full now. We need 100 souls to research the Perseverance rover. We are doing great progress here. And I'm not researching you first. Because I know how big of a problem you can be. This one is kinda the mission progress.
Humanity's reasons for altering Mars are clear. But what is my purpose in all this? I am causing massive and permanent change. It will stand as eternal proof that I existed. It is a selfish desire, and the presence of selfishness proves there is a self.
See? You have to be selfish. And now people are coming to research the Terex 1 lander. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Perseverance rover research report. Status: research completed. Research team: JZZ1877. Author: Geochemical Eric Otto Blair. Report: today we found the Perseverance rover. This little workhorse had a drill to complete core samples in its search for signs of microbial life. One could say it's an old colleague of mine, since my work on the geochemical team started from Perseverance old data. Too bad Perseverance findings were inconclusive. Guess this planet knows how to keep its secrets. And if I didn't, from the knowledge base you can actually see it. Yeah. Let's continuous launch. Nee. Profiles are gonna the AACL, the old. I love this. The International Space Agency is a multilateral consortium dedicated to the exploration of colonizers of space. It was formed in 2170. The main objective of ISA is to promote space development and guarantee the future of humanity through space exploration. The initial members were the US, Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Chile, Brazil, and Colombia. Where's the UK? As the United Nations of the West consolidated, so did its institution. By 2185, which is 15 years later, ISA incorporated the United Kingdom, Ireland, Spain, Portugal, Finland, Sweden, Mexico, Bolivia, and Australia. Is Switzerland still neutral? Space exploration? More like space exploitation. The United Nations of West. Basically North America, South America, and Europe. I like how Australia is like an anomaly, because technically Australia, I don't think it belongs to the Western Hemisphere. I mean, it's kind of closer to Asia than the Americas. So you being there is kind of unique. Ooh. Amy humans. Previous missions. Bigger 2. Never mind. Mars 2020 Perseverance rover. And we finished that. Terahertz Explorer. Not yet. So it's called Terahertz. Terahertz. Okay. Nice. Marcy. Marcy was the first entirely robotic research base. Resources. Let's ignore all of this so next time we can know what we have read, what we haven't. It's kind of sad that it isn't. There's no way to like quickly finish reading all of them. Damn it. I feel like this one should melt the poles. Not the Polish. Don't. They're not melting the Polish people. Don't get confused. Right now we are not having enough drones. Why?
To fully terraform Mars, we must convert the planet into an Earth-like habitat. The first step is to raise the planet's temperature above -50 degrees Celsius. At that point, nearly all the carbon dioxide trapped in the dry ice caps will be released.
To be honest, I'm surprised that this game uses Celsius. Because you know, a certain country loves to use a different system than other countries. Building limit plus 100%. We need that? No, not at the moment. But we do need batteries. Again, why isn't batteries research on Earth? Because we already have batteries, so why do we need to research batteries on Mars? Is anybody coming to this one? We can go now. We don't need you anymore. We need people coming to the next one. Is it because there's not enough food here? Green ones. Only a single person? You serious? I hope you're not serious about only giving one person to do this thing. You know? Imagine you have to research an entire huge vehicle on a foreign planet alone. And the time taken is 455 souls. That looks so sad. Now look at this. This is what we call speed. This isn't. And the number is increasing too. It's alright, you don't need co-workers. I don't, but they do. If they don't go and research, so it will take forever to finish researching everything. Ah, you got a friend. Nice. I guess hooray for you. Carbon color. Carbon is still getting low. Oh, and here's look, the temperature. Surprisingly, at the center is kind of warm. It's green. Green is how many? I don't know. I presume this one is 0. So this one each is probably 10, 20, 10 or something. So yeah. Biome. I wonder how this biome works. Polar biomes. Everywhere's polar biomes. Nice. Humidity. Look at this. Surprisingly, this place is kind of very fast. Like you see the speed, and then here it becomes like slow, and then slightly fast, then slow, and this side is super fast. Kind of unique. Scanner, give me another carbon, please. I also need you, bro. You know, the best way to do this is... Bam. Go away. Go to other colonies. Go to other colonies. So you're coming here. You're going to research the abandoned robotic base. My bottle is out of water. $30 souls, and this one is 1,000 souls. Don't mess up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Story time. Massey Robotic Base Research Outpost. Research Team ISP 21271. Author EV Officer Alan Weston. As we explored Massey's Spender base, a word came to mind: selflessness. Hundreds of decommissioned robots were powered up, their bodies corroded through. I was overcome with a feeling of devastation. These robots knew their fate that awaited them, yet they accomplished their mission without hesitation. In a way, I see ourselves in these little ones. We are also giving our lives to the pursuit of a better future. Let's hope we have a better end. This is so sad. Could someone come here? This one is not full, so I can safely disable this one and enable this one. I can go there, but I want all of you to come here. Hey, it's more of you. Why are they leaving? See? Airships. Suddenly you're full and you need 70 souls. Nice. It'll take 32 months to finish this. That's slow. And 31 double. Why are there people departing? Do not like to love life on Mars. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Terex 1 Lander Research Outpost. Research Team ISP 1784. Chief Engineer Kaseka Nvidia. I can't believe how lucky I am. Yesterday I graduated from the academy. Today I'm already on my first expedition. We're off to investigate the remains of Terex 1. It'll be challenging because that tech is super old. The fieldwork isn't exactly what I expected. The conditions outside the colonies are much more severe. Luckily, the rest of the team is more experienced. They are helping me. Is that it? That's your report? This is more of a diary than a report. Damn it. Well, at least it's done. Or maybe I should research advanced colonies. 20 to 60. Is it worth it? Maybe. 3 times the production, but 2.5 times the people size. But it kind of costs consumer loss. Let's get this one first. We need our research boosted first. Then we can focus on other stuff. And would you mind give me a single coal, carbon, whatever we need? I need it. Alrighty. Let's also build one here. All of our resources except carbon are piling up. Carbon is good. Oh sheesh. That's far. How did you go there? But I have to, because otherwise I will lose. We only have a single source of carbon. We need a second one. Everything depletes so fast. Now back to engineering. We need to finish research batteries. Now let's upgrade. I think we have the resources, right? No. Get the steel. Three, 4, 5. Please. This thing is slow. Very slow. Still waiting for them to produce steel. This is going to take a long time. I can sense it. Construction. Nice, better stuff. 66 research points. Good. I believe it would be a great time to dismantle that, but we'll keep it. Let's make another aerological scanner here. I know this area will flood in the future, but let's do this now. At least getting something is better than getting nothing. I don't understand why there's area limitations though. Like, I don't know. Is anyone researching? Focus on this one. This one, we don't need you to be focused anymore. You guys can go to the home dome if you want. Then look at the amount of coal I have. It's pathetic. And this is going so slow. So slow, as near will probably be faster, you know? And now we finally have our access to the next coal mine. I know it's called carbon, but I'm still gonna call it coal. Might need another silicon. The closest one is here. Finish research batteries. Now we are going to research advanced mines. Because I know I will need it. There's already some tier 2 deposits at this one. 4,000 in this one. 4,002. And there's actually a water deposit here. Might be a good idea to get it since, well, we will need those in the future. Is anybody researching this? 2 people. New colonies arrivals.
A mine upgrade will allow me to extract resources faster. They will also require less maintenance. A win-win.
But they cost more materials and they cost a lot of power. With our current fragile power situation, I wouldn't say it's a good idea to do that. Just saying, you know. So I'm kind of surprised nobody's coming to this one. Nobody go there. And it's currently the speed is almost like 20 per so. I mean 20 per month. So it's kind of slightly faster. Just barely. Boom. Boom. Occasionally you can hear the meteors crashing onto the planet. It's kind of nice dynamic, except currently the dynamic is ruined by how much I need to wait. And I'm not liking it, it's annoying. How about you? $2,000 souls, really? Somebody come here and help this poor guy. There's 48 people here. You go there. There's 49 people there. You go there. There's 2 people here. I don't care. So currently the rest, they'll either go to the main dome or go to that one. Well, I'm gonna assume that since it's listed as priority, I technically should go that one first. Right. Yes, they went here first. Almost there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bam. For long colony research outpost. Research team T Noah 203. Author nuclear physicist Sasha Mask. We powered up the building using the MMUV factory and conducted our sweep of suspicions that revealed it's an abandoned habitat that hosted the Huolong mission crew. The building remains in good condition. We put it back into operation and some of us move in to explore it more fully. The biggest recovery of the day was a map that indicates the location of another facility at 60.8 east, 14.5 south. Appears to be a nuclear silo. Nuclear. Oh.
Hey, Amy. It's Elia. I can't believe what we found. It's an abandoned facility. Have you read the expedition log I sent yet?
What expedition log?
Oh, it's incredible. The research team did a great job. They noted everything they found at the abandoned colony. You've got to read it. I've uploaded it to your knowledge base, but I can give you the summary.
That would be great, Elia.
Well, the facility was from the Huolong mission. It was a Chinese mission to terraform Mars in 2088. To this day, they deny its existence. Now we know their plan was to drop nuclear weapons on the poles and release enough greenhouse gases to warm the planet. China got pretty far with their space program. I've admired their ambition for a long time.
How long have you been waiting for this mission?
My entire life, Amy. It's a bit crazy, huh? I've always believed that humanity's destiny reached far beyond just Earth. We should be much further along, but the conflicts on Earth never stop. The Oxy-UN and the Techies keep fighting. I'm hoping that our success on Mars gets us to leave those arguments behind. We're here to set down a new path for our future. And I get to lead the way. Anyway, getting...
A perfect timing to break it. Ah, yes. Telling me that we have advanced minds better than whatever they're trying to do, right? Fusion plant.
Back to what we found. The Huo Long mission managed to build a nuclear silo before their plans got aborted. We found the location of one of them. I've uploaded the coordinates to your system. You can see it in your orbital view. The silo's located in SA9. I'll get authorization from ISA to explore this new sector. Whenever you think it's a good time to go, I'll send a research team. All right, I better get going on my EVAs. Talk to you later.
Eva? Investigate the abandoned silo.
So, the mysterious ruins ended up being an abandoned colony, part of the Huo Long mission, also known as Fire Dragon. I would like to have more information, but the records about the mission are very unclear. Some speculation about it, maybe, but nothing concrete.
The Chinese government always denied the existence of the Huolong mission, so little is known of it. The leading rumor is that the mission was funded in secret by a space entrepreneur. There are also theories that all the technicians involved with the mission were threatened to silence. And this one doesn't really give too many stuff. And sad they didn't update the techies. Sad. Colonies. Colony 2. Nice. But what do I have? Those info are likely useless. I have no need for those. How's the scanning goes? We found a deposit of coal here. Carbon up there. Main deposits are kind of deteriorating. We need more iron. Where's the closest iron? This one, but let's get this one then. We should prioritize getting the ones that are stop much. Otherwise, it will be a problem to get it later. Don't get me wrong, we can still get it, but it will be more annoying.
The Chinese government denied any existence of this mission, but how could they hide an entire Mars mission? Enough money can buy silence, even when it is something as massive as this.
Well, to be honest, precisely it's because it's a lot of money. We have tier 2 mines. And probably we can make batteries. Let's make some batteries. How would 3 of them sound? 1. Of course, the best way to maintain the power supply is to actually produce more than you consume, but the batteries are there as a backup, so that
A well-known space entrepreneur around that time popularized the idea of using nuclear weapons on the poles. It is true that they would succeed in melting the poles, but what kind of human would come up with that idea? A businessman purely seeks to profit from the space race in the 21st century. It is a solid idea,
someone that starts
but there are better ways to melt the poles.
someone with the name starts with E and have a company that starts with T might do this. I mean, he's technically also classified as an entrepreneur that also dabble in the space industry, so technically yeah, Elon Musk. Not saying about it, anything bad, it's just that he kind of fits the category too. Again, now we wait because we have to. We still have to wait this one to finish first. I'm not building another spaceport yet. So that will have to wait. Fission plant will finish in 6 months. Oh?
Amy, Nathan here. Do you copy?
There is some noise, but I can copy.
I don't
Go
hear
ahead.
noise.
Our tracking and data relay satellites are still compromised. We've re-examined every single component, but haven't been able to identify the problem yet.
Maybe it is interference from space that is impacting the satellite operations. Solar flares or radiation damage are probable causes.
Yes, it's possible. We're working on some new designs that can hopefully withstand space weather a little more. But meanwhile, continue recording all your actions when we're offline. I'm sure we'll find a solution soon.
Shall I proceed with launching the additional satellites to help with this issue?
That would be helpful, but how would it affect your mission progress?
It would be an improvement for the mission.
I agree. All right. You are authorized to execute this special project. By the way, Commander Valentine mentioned that you had reason to explore SA-9. Is that correct?
Yes, Dr. Foster. We may have located some external resources that could assist the mission.
Yes, by
Roger.
the
I've gone
mission
over
is
it with
nuking the
ISA
entire planet.
administration, and they've granted permission to unlock the sector. You'll need to enter your orbital view and launch a control satellite into SA-9. Go ahead when ready. Houston out.
I mean, nukes. Who doesn't want nukes? And if there's something that a nuke can't solve, use 2 of them. And if there's something that 2 nukes can't solve, use 3 of them. Fission plant. Can't believe we have fission plant. We don't have that yet. Greenhouse gas factory. No. This one. Space 1. And now it's the boring time of waiting again. Bye. Satellite reparations. Let's go. Do this first then. It's only a few months. It won't be too bad.
The first step of many in creating new space technology.
Build the satellite. Why is it also taking such a long time? The building part should be just 1 month, right? So I feel like this is definitely way longer than 1 month, you know. Or did I mistake the time? Spaceport limit +2. Black Polaris. Space mirror array. This one is expensive. But it's kind of one of the things that we have to do. So the building part takes 2 months. Because I remember there's a 2 month and a 1 month part. This one is the faster one. I wonder. Dun dun dun. Done. Now, let's unlock a new sector. And how's our scanning going? We only scan 1.6% of the planet. That's very little. But we kinda didn't really expose too many more materials. Aluminum is going low. We need to mine 1 more. The rest are kind of rare as polymers. So we will be building a new mine for aluminum and chemicals. Alrighty. Aluminum, the best one would be here. And chemicals here.
This mirror array will heat the poles and raise the planet's temperature efficiently.
I'll say this once again. This is not a target to the Polish. I know on the internet some people call the Polish Poles. Oh, I see a dust storm. see it so closely. Like, in here lies our base. And when you get closer, it becomes quite nice to see. Huygens 2033 by the US. The Infinity Lander carried the two first astronauts to set foot on the red planet. They collected surface samples before returning to their orbital station, where a third member of the crew was monitoring the mission. And other than that one, this one can. We don't have access. Sad. But we have access to the Beagle to land, the Hugh Infinite Lander, so we'll probably go there next. And this sector, other than the nuke site, what else we have? An abandoned weather station. Mars 6 crash site. Mars 6 transmitted atmospheric regions for 2 to 4 seconds during its descent but lost contact prior to landing. 1974 by the USSR. Opportunity rover. 2004 US. And here next to it, how do you pronounce this? Aspera Lander crash site. How do I pronounce that? Normally the older one should exist in real life, so how do you pronounce that? Not schizophrenic.
Great. Now I can examine those nuclear silos. Well, I mean the colonists can. If all their blueprints and materials are there, we could pick up where their mission left off. I wonder what other secrets this planet is hiding.
What's the next? Alright, not that. Nice. Lander crash site. Mars lander crash. So it actually exists. Share Parallel EDM. So how do you pronounce this thing? So how do you pronounce this thing? Oh, so it's in Italian. Alright. Was a failed entry and landing demonstrator. The failed entry, descent and landing demonstrator module of the ExoMars program, a joint mission of the European Space Agency and the Russian Space Agency Roscosmos. It was built entirely intended to test technology for future soft landings. As a limited focus science payload, they will have measured atmospheric electricity. So really is close to that. The landing is planned to take place on the Meridani Planum during the... What's this? Yep, it's in here. Everything here is taken from real life reference. And this one is Abandoned Medical Center 2141 by the Oxy UN. This old lander by the US in 2034. Rosalind Franklin and Kachashok crash site by Europe and Russia in 2023. Hey, it's next year! Pathfinder and Sojourner landing site 1997 by the US. What about this one? Abandoned Martian bunker by the Unified Korean Territory. Unified Korean? And this one is Abandoned Colony by Oxygen and Space Genix. Is this the new evolution SpaceX? Abandoned 3D printer base by Egypt. Mars post rover.
If we are able to use Huo Long's nuclear weapons, we must be very careful. This kind of technology isn't something to toy with. I have not decided on what the best approach would be.
Viking 1 lander.
I better put this on hold. I should favor a less destructive
Promethean
method for
Incorporation.
terraforming Mars.
Old Russian station. Old fuel refinery by Japan. Abandoned fission plant by Oxy-UN. And in here, there's not many. Abandoned Martian resort by Space Genix. Mars resort. Something sounds like something Elon Musk would like to do. Mars 2 crash site. Abandoned Neckwood base. Abandoned lander by the PRC. Zhuche. This is definitely called Zhuche, and this proves that this one is the People's Republic of China.
It would be exciting to jump ahead in the terraforming mission.
And this one is
But would it be wise
Mars
to
Polar
undertake
Lander
such a
crash
risky
site.
project? The technology is too dangerous. I
Black
need to
Polar Dust.
process this some more.
Everything is going sort of alright. So we should technically start expanding here. Uranium mine, don't need you right now. So let's go. First, we lay out the solar farms. Because we don't want the stuff to be unpowered, so we will be laying the solar plants first. And by making sure that they overlap each other, we can be sure that the powers will be transmitted properly. So even if one end is gone, at least we can be sure that there's a second end behind. After that will be the maintenance facility. Again, this one will be placed so that the stuff will overlap each other. And because it's made like this, there's a low chance that it will miss. And lastly, due to the center parts being unconnected by anything, it will be connected by worker hubs. It will raise there we go. This long line is our target to the nuclear silo. It'll take some time, but let's see then.
This will be useful, but I will need to replace the dust occasionally, as the winds blow it away.
Black Polar Dust. So right now we should have a plan to make that right now. Yeah, this one. Costs a lot. By a lot I mean huge freaking ton. The real resource we have to worry about is aluminum, but we can probably handle that. It only takes 2 months for it, but the main problem will probably be the loading period. So because of that, we probably need more aluminum. So it's best that we make a few more mines that are close to us. I won't consider that as close. There's a lot more carbons at the top, so we should expand to the top a little bit. Power facility, solar farm. We will expand from the bottom side because we know every part of here is going to be flooded soon. So no use being too worried about anything. You're worrying about nothing anyways. And lastly, a worker hub. There we go. Now the setup on the north is complete. Let's see. This area is huge to scan. It didn't really produce too many things that we wanted. Now our aluminum count is kinda reducing a lot. Though we can get a fission plant now. So I guess that's one of the good stuff. Let's put one in case of anything first. The rest we can worry about later. I have 2 tags. Let me check my 2 tags. The one is this one. Not too much. Now back to terraforming. Nothing much is really going on right now. That's why we are waiting for that to load. One thing for sure is I can't actually build a lot of this because it takes a lot of aluminum and glass for this. Would you mind build this one first? Oh well. Sometimes the music of this game is a bit mysterious to me. I don't really understand what. We need 10 more. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3, 2, 1. Prepare. Oh shit. This is why you have to build power plants first. Into cells, bam. And there we go, we have launched our first space mirror. Successfully reducing temperature, increasing temperature by 0.7 degrees Celsius. Not much, but at least it's something. And next we're going to go back to here because we are going to make this. And I see that it auto continues. This is the last time we're going to do this. I don't want to do it another time because my glass count is going a bit too low to my liking. So for our safety, we are going to not use that much. We have enough for another launch, but that's it. I know. Let's see, water count is nice. Chemicals, nice. We don't really need to care about this. Iron probably won't run out anytime soon. So they're scanning right here, so we need to let them check how many resources are there in the basin, and then we'll go and get it. Especially the water there and
We have reached the second stage of engineering. We are making great progress.
What did you say? And the one written down there is it's different. I wonder why. Now, if you excuse me, let me go down and get some water. My water has run out, so I'll have to go get some water. I'll be back. And let's hope by then this will probably be extended way longer than it is right now. And now I'm back. Out. And I can actually see that it didn't actually progress too much. I think it has maximum only built 2 or 3 buildings at most. I'm disappointed in you. And I realized the problem. We don't have enough food! Oh my god. Additional food factor is needed, but this is too close to. So, more. And one of the possible contributions to that is actually the lack of water and chemicals production. I mean, there is the Orwin, but there isn't. None of them reach here, so it's better to start here. At least it will be jump started in that area. I hope. Well, everything can really be considered as I hope. I hope it will be alright. I hope it will be alright. I hope it will be faster. But you will never know. And now we're researching that. Building limits. Advanced factories. Let's go. Again, this will be a huge power sink. And then, well, not building. Not enough uranium. How many souls do you need for a single uranium? Let's make another mine. Because it is too slow. What the F? Dr. Foster.
Amy, this is Houston.
Go ahead, Dr. Foster.
Mars's orbit is intersecting comet debris soon. Expect a meteor shower shortly.
Should I anticipate damage at the base?
Yes, you'll need to stay alert until Mars builds up an atmosphere to counteract the meteors. For now, you should take precautions to keep damage to a minimum.
Then I will secure the power supply. The entire base is dependent on uninterrupted power.
The base.
I will need to have enough power batteries to sustain the base.
Sounds like a good plan.
Will this jeopardize the mission?
No. You'll be able to fix whatever damage may occur. This is only the first of many challenges you'll face. But you are equipped to respond and adapt to any situation. I made sure of that.
Roger. Thank you, Dr. Foster.
Well, you're welcome. Houston out.
I love how Houston is like, you're my child, I must protect you. Whoever wants to get you have to fight me. So 2 is 1.3, so you can assume is 0.65. So 4, to be honest, I think it's 4 of them would make 2.5 degree. I don't know the calculation. But if I didn't remember wrong, the end total should be around a few degrees Celsius. That is enough to, you know, do this stuff.
The first of many challenges. It is an annoying distraction from the mission, but easily fixed. If only it were me and Mars. No meteor showers, no sandstorms, no mission directives.
Well,
Just
that's
the two of us.
possible.
Creating perfect systems together in
Sandbox mode.
solitude. Wouldn't that be nice?
Amy, you have to go to sandbox mode. The story mode isn't good for this one. And would you mind tell me when will you get the rest of them? It takes 110 souls. In Meteor shower is coming. Meteor shower incoming. Meteor shower incoming. Is it hitting anyway? So far, only this one. Not much. Oh, there's a big one hitting this too. Oh no. But center, we might lost the solar farm. This one again, we
Researching
might lost
upgrades for
something.
the factories will increase their yield
Well, it's only
and lower maintenance
repair,
costs.
so it's alright. Yeah, it's only repairing, so it's alright. As long as it's not destroying, everything is alright. Meteor shower incoming. Meteor showers. Hello.
This is Houston. The meteor shower appears to be over. Please give us a status update.
My plans did not work out exactly as expected, but the results are positive. The base is secured.
Don't worry. All you need is more experience. You will do better next time.
Next time,
Until Mars builds up an atmosphere to counteract the meteors, you may be encountering these regularly.
Yeah.
You cannot let this derail the mission. So stay alert.
Roger. I understand.
Back to your terraforming duties then. Houston out.
Houston out. Bye bye. We are launching now. We need. Oh, we are spreading the black dust. I don't know what use that thing is, but no. No, you're not making doing that anytime. Space mirror ray. Let's make another one. No, repeat. Black polar 0.3 degrees. Why do I need 0.3 degrees? What you mind telling me? What do I have to do with a 0.3 degrees Celsius stuff? Ah, I can see that you're finally done. You produce 99 megawatts. That's almost triple a solar farm. Too bad you don't produce any gas though. Even though you should, because you know, it looks like you are producing stuff. Sadly, you aren't. So it's kind of a bit sad. So resources wise, we need another silicon mine. Other than that, everything's kind of fine. So nearest silicon mine, there's one here, but it's not that much. Wait, is that the only silicon mine here? Apparently so. I don't like this situation. Core banking facility. You'll be linking to here, and then how we'll be connecting you to here. And then we'll get this and this. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Now we continue to wait. I love how I have to keep waiting. To be honest, this game is mostly about waiting though, because you can't really do anything in between those missions. As we have to continue to expand, do stuff. Not operative because there's nothing left. Oh no. This is our first mine that has depleted. It's a bit sad. How slow can you be? Be faster, damn it! Let's reach this research outpost, finish researching it, and then let's call it a day. We have gained a silicon mine. What if I can't here? So it's all just too far. Nothing else, surprisingly. We have scanned 2.5% of Mars. Long wait indeed. I believe we are almost there. It's now 51. So 3 of them can contribute to 2%, which means the total after this will be 10 degrees Celsius. It's not a lot. For real, it's not a lot. And the black polar dust is already, the effect is already reducing. Damn it. Come on, let me go in the center. $75, we have this 75, but we don't have 75 glass yet. So current limiting factor is the glass. We can wait, don't worry. I'm a bit hesitant about putting everything in the same spot, because I know if one lucky meteorite crashes down, we are dead. Excuse me. We have finished the maintenance facility. Now it's just the solar farm and also the research outpost.
It's working! I can't believe the drive cap is starting to sublimate. Amy! What's happening? Did you hear that? An explosion! On fire!
Elia, you're breaking up. Say again, Elia.
Amy! Copy! Amy! System's failing! Help! Please! Amy!
Can't do anything. Congratulations! The CO2 carbon dioxide trap in the polar caps of Mars has been liberated. Condition right for stage 2. Create an atmosphere by realizing the carbon dioxide trap in the regolith. Raise the temperature to 300 millibars. Keep it up with the plan and terraform Mars. And we just had an attack. And everything's breaking down.
Amy? How's everything up there? Are you okay?
Status is all clear. My systems were not compromised by the past events.
Oh, good. That's a huge relief. It's been a stressful time here in the colonies. Everyone's been on edge. I don't know what to do after the life support failure. This is bad.
You're still breaking up, Elia. You need to calm down. You are extremely agitated. Everything is looking good from my orbital view, Elia. I sent repair drones immediately to the buildings.
We don't even know what we're dealing with.
Apparently, it was an error in the life support system. But Mars is a very hostile environment. These difficulties are to be expected.
You're right. Having the life support systems fail on us, whatever it is, we need to figure it out.
Agreed. And surely ISA will send us a report as soon as they become aware of what happened.
Oh, good. I'll work out what we can do on our end. I'd better get going. Talk to you later.
Static, the static noise. And please view this. It's taking a long
How
time.
could so many buildings fail all at once?
Ding 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 ding.
This
ding,
is a
ding,
serious
ding, ding, ding,
problem.
ding, ding.
It is suspicious that all these individual systems failed at the same time. Could it be a systematic failure? Or caused by someone? Good. The colonists appear to be all right. But
Let's
I have
close this
so
one
many
first.
questions. What is the most likely explanation? Maybe it was a coincidence. Even a 1 in a million chance can occur given enough instances. Even so, a failure of one system is possible. A failure of multiple systems that are not interconnected at the same time? Unlikely. I need to look into this some more. I must be more careful with the colonists' safety.
You're
ISA will
slowly
question
bringing
whether I
it
am fit to carry out this mission otherwise.
We should have some food in productions. Ready to go, Bella?
Hi, Amy. How's everything up there?
Everything is looking good from my orbital view, Elia.
Great! We're so lucky to have you. We all knew the risks coming here. But having the life support systems fail on us, even briefly, was a harsh reminder. What's killing me is that we can't be sure it won't happen again. Not until we figure out what caused it in the first place. Has ISA spoken to you about the system failures yet?
Not yet. But they engineered the systems to withstand Mars's conditions through all the terraforming phases. Perhaps they will have more insight into the problem.
Yeah.
We have to figure this out. The colonists are scared.
This will be my highest priority, Elia. I will work with ISA to examine all the data.
All right. I'll try to distract the colonists by focusing on rebuilding. Good luck, Amy.
Maybe this won't be enough.
Amy, this is Houston. Radio check, over.
Houston, I read you. You are coming in okay at the moment.
At the
Roger.
moment.
We've been examining the data from last week's system failures. Every single building was operating perfectly up until the moment before last week's system failures. And there was zero indication of any impending malfunction. Can you walk me through what happened?
Of course. When the alarm was triggered, I found the buildings in a failure.
Full-long nuclear mission, Silo Research Outpost. Research Team T NOAA 1714. Author, nuclear physicist, Sasha Mask, the same guy again. We arrived to a narcotic layer of dust covering the main entrance. The radiation levels were high, but nothing expected of hazardous. Our spacesuits were more than enough to shield us from the radiation, allowing us to examine the building. We recovered the mission's action plan. They were planning to drop the nuclear weapons stored in this silo on the Martian poles. For long was real.
State. I sent repair drones immediately to the buildings.
And you made me have to.
The drones reported extensive physical damage to the buildings and the production lines, enough that it caused the shutdown of several factories. The damage was not consistent with any weather patterns in the area, nor were there any other physical causes we could identify.
Roger. So you haven't been able to identify the cause yet?
Not yet, but Elia has already initiated an investigation. She is gathering testimonies from the colonists and will share her findings.
Do you suspect that the damage was caused by a colonist?
I understand ISA put the colonists through a rigorous training program. But the psychological challenges of living on Mars are quite extreme. We must take great care to make sure Ledger-Rev syndrome doesn't spread through our
What's
colony too.
Ledger-Rev syndrome?
Well, your logic is sound, though it's a grim thought.
It could be a solo operation. Or perhaps a group of them. I do not know yet.
Continue your investigation and inform us immediately of your findings. I hope you're wrong, but I will work with my team to dig through the footage with your suspicions in mind. Houston out.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. What is this?
Amy, good news.
Ah.
We found Huo Long's nuclear silo. We also cracked their system, so we've got all their technology in hand. Boy, aren't we lucky that I studied Chinese and could read everything. I mean, off the record and everything.
That is odd. My records show that Chinese was
Chinese
banned from
was
the
banned.
Oxy
Imagine
UN
banning a
countries
language.
50 years ago.
True. But you can still find Chinese descendants willing to teach you in the city of New Orion. You can find anything there for the right price. I'll work with our engineers to do a thorough analysis on what we're facing. Talk to you later. Bye.
Mother's attention is centered on an impudent child who wishes to claim her daughter
Dex, this
as
is the
theirs.
thing you wanted.
But from her infinite
Why?
store of knowledge, Carmine will awaken their mind and show them the truth. On Mars, everything comes from Mother.
Invalid voice recognition. This message is in violation of security code 1A3972.
She provides protection and comfort to all her creatures. She unleashes misery and suffering to all her enemies.
This is ISA speaking. Identify yourself, or you will be considered hostile.
Leave now, or you will awaken a rage that is beyond your control.
This is your last warning. Identify yourself immediately. Huh. The communication cut off. Was that a threat? Who is Carmine? Where did that come from?
Damn, imagine having you're on space, you're on Mars, terraforming it alone with your friend.
Amy, this is Dr.
It is
Foster.
fast.
Do you copy?
Loud and clear, Dr. Foster.
Excellent. That means the additional tracking and data relay satellites fixed the problem. Good work on launching those, Amy. ISA is pleased.
Roger.
Good. I also want to talk to you about the cryptic message we received. We suspect someone's been jamming our network to gain outside access to your systems.
The message came after we explored the abandoned facility from the Huo Long's mission. They must be accessing some backdoor in their technology they left behind.
It could be the techies, but that's only one of our suspects. I'll complete the report with your suggestions, but we'll keep digging into this.
Understood. How would you like me to proceed?
For now, keep the mission on track. That is your focus. And report any irregularities to us immediately. Houston out.
Alright, the first no. This is fast.
Amy.
And this is also fast.
We need your help. That message was also broadcasted to the colonies, and it's total chaos down here. Some of the colonists have been spreading rumors about what the children of Carmine will do to us.
Children of Carmine.
Yeah. That's what the colonists are calling whatever sent that message. This threatening message, coming right after the life support failure. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. We don't even know what we're dealing with. Life on Mars was never supposed to be easy. But dealing with hostile forces wasn't on the program.
These events occurred at the same time. I do not believe that can be coincidence. Someone, or something, wants to stop us from terraforming Mars. And they may be planning to do so at any cost.
Then we need to defend ourselves.
Yee!
We've got a mission to carry out.
Thanks, we have
We've already
weapons.
put
We're
our
going
lives
to
on the
have
line for it.
weapons.
I'm activating NH9833 emergency protocol. You can access the military tech brand now.
Military,
Amy,
we can fight
figure out
now.
what to develop first so we can fight back. We're counting on you. Elliot out.
Research complete. Basic military technology. Thanks, military. We have weapons now. Yes. Though we need 4 months to actually get it. Soon enough, we can have it. I just have to be sure that our resources can actually handle it. I'm worried that my resources might not be enough to handle it. Hello, Dex. I see you looking. Dex, we have weapons now. Hello, Ink. I see you also looking. Dex, we have weapons. We can fight now. Oh, good. We can fight. Although the enemies is not located yet, we haven't found out where our enemies is at.
That takes care of the dry ice on the poles. And I did it without using any nuclear missiles. Being
have to
able to
research
complete
guns,
the mission
yes.
without damaging the planet is a great achievement. The next milestone is reaching an atmospheric pressure of 300 millibars. There is still a lot to do. First, I need to analyze all the methods to reach
Finally,
300
I will conquer
millibars.
Mars. No, we will conquer Mars. Or are you planning to hold Mars to yourself and then kick me out after I finish all of this stuff? Drone hive. Now let's go. One at here. One at here. One at here. One at here. 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 Yeah, we don't need to make this so spread out, but whatever. Let's go.
Houston here. We have confirmed
We
the disappearance of the polar ice caps. Terraforming stage 1 is complete. Congratulations, Amy. You have made incredible progress. If you continue raising the planet's temperature, you'll trigger the release of CO2 trapped in the deep regolith. You'll need to raise the atmospheric pressure to 300 millibars. That'll make living on the surface much easier for the colonists.
raising the assault drone factory.
What are your suggestions for raising the atmospheric pressure?
Next, look.
It involves guiding asteroids into the upper layers of the planet's atmosphere.
We
This
can have
causes
drones.
them
We
to
can
burn
have
up,
killing drones to kill people.
subsequently release their gases into the air. Certainly plenty of asteroids to choose from out there. We'd like for you to aim with the ones with CO2 deposits, of course. That'd be one way to increase the density of Mars's atmosphere.
Aerobraking sounds like it could be dangerous.
No, not necessarily. Though it is a technique that requires lots of planning and careful execution. Plenty of other methods to choose from. You'll find them all in your tech tree panel. Whatever you decide, just make sure to take everything into account. The mission depends on it. Keep up the good work. Houston out.
Let's go. I'll be the drone. No, we will be the drones. Though the sad thing is, we can't fight against them. We can't fight against this pesky meteorite. Surprisingly, they didn't manage to find a way to shoot meteorites down, which is a bit annoying. But they have this stuff. The assault drone limits. Better drones use. Now I'm entirely focused on military, you know. Research? Nah, who cares about research? Military is what's important. And where are they?
What was that message? Were they speaking to me?
Boom.
Could it have come from the abandoned nuclear silo?
Boom.
That would make the most sense. If we triggered the transmission from the facility somehow.
Fine. That one closed. If possible, I would like them to focus on one single research post. But it seems like they're keen to close. No, continue. Finish this one first. Fine. And close. You are not longer needed. Rock sector, we can access that. There is one we can access, though it's at top here. belongs to the oil field refinery of the Emirates. The crew of Sar Nashra was 6 male subjects, all miners and entire engineers. The objective was to establish the first spaceport and propellant production plant capable of supplying fuel to the spaceship.
Who or what is Carmine? My search of the Eastern Coalition database did not turn up any mention of a Carmine. The word does not sound like one of the Eastern languages either.
Now I'm waiting for drone production. Do you mind producing some drones? I need you to produce some drones for me. Turrets won't be enough to produce anything, so I need drones. Drones, drones, drones. Yes, we have drones now. Our military empire is rising. Though it seems like let's destroy that. We have to upgrade something first, like factories. Let's rather than upgrade.
Mother's attention is centered on an impudent child who wishes to claim her garden as theirs. An impudent child? Are they referring to me?
Nah. Don't think too much, Amy. They're just punks who don't know anything. Let's keep doing our stuff. You'll be alright. Imminent worker depletion. That doesn't sound good. It is very bad. Why does it this happen? Why? Ah, we need more parts in your electronics factory. If that's the case, then I'll just build a second one.
The mission faced a few setbacks, but we have gotten so far. This is a mission of peace. I shouldn't waste time on these things. But I wonder,
No, this is important.
would I do harm to others? I would do it if my life were at risk. My internal directive includes my survival.
Yes, protect yourself. Let the others die. They should survive. The others are just not important stuff. So focus on yourself, okay, enemy. And then this thing got smashed again. Next, don't you agree that we should only protect ourselves? Anything else is just waste of time and energy. Now let's upgrade this. We need steel factories. It's actually continuously producing, except the speed of it might be too low.
Such dark, troubling thoughts. I should be focused on the chemistry of growing potatoes on Mars, or the ability of cows to endure life here.
That is important, but first you need to protect yourself. Alright, now we have 2 steel factories pumping out steel at a much higher rate. This should be fine. Except probably our transport system might not. Everything seems alright. And we have drones situated at a lot of places now. Our drone count amounts to 300.
Elia was in clear distress. She needs my help. After all that has happened, I must be more careful with the colonists' safety.
Not yet.
I should focus on completing my pending tasks and stop imagining the worst. Perhaps we will soon discover that the events were unrelated, and we can move on in peace.
This was never enough. One of the tasks requires us to kill an enemy base, if I didn't remember wrong. So I guess let's change our goal to finishing that. We will need some time, but it will happen soon. And I believe we can trigger one. I feel Celsius is fine. What we need to know. Oh, yes, that one is all done. We have more silicon right here now. Just in time. Our silicon count is kind of dropping a bit low. Lower than I wanted, so you appearing now is the best thing we can have. For maintenance facility, you will be placed slightly further away because the dome probably can only support one. And a worker hub. First a silicon mine and then another silicon mine. And we might need to... Next tier! Now our drones are more capable of defending itself. It's time to continue to level up. I'm still waiting for it to unlock this one to let me try. I know they're here. At least. Just continue. Leather system syndrome. A variable set of clinical signs and symptoms caused by hemolytic dysmorphia. I don't think... Is it this one? I don't think it's this one. First, structures. We finish researching you. Nice. You go. Resources, uranium, previous mission. Mars mission, but... We can't have this finished yet. I want to finish with 26, 25. So many, but none of this can actually. Well, I can't react any of this. AI operationaries, Columbus. Profiles, organization. The Children of Carmine. Children of Carmine do not exist. Someone has been infiltrating ISA network trying to gain access to the system. Reported this suspicious activity to mission control. That's an order I'm not sure I can follow. Everything about this is suspicious, especially ISA's current attitude. Special project. Oh, Microsoft. You have been provided the basic blah blah blah. Mars is divided into 12 sectors in the ISS. Hey. I'm surprised they still don't tell us what the tech is. Now, once again, we are waiting. Waiting, we are waiting.
A second tier of military technology. The more we grow, the more important this becomes.
Now, continue upgrade. And why are you closed? Oh. We are the one who closed you. Never mind. Now, when can we find? I want to find. We have 530 drones right now. They are not the best yet, but they will have to hold. And I don't think the enemy will have more drones than us, to be honest. So it should be alright. Probably, maybe, hopefully. I feel like I've been saying this a lot of times today. Probably, hopefully, maybe. Well, what can we do? The only thing we can do is wait. Because other than that, I don't think we can even do anything else. We can only just wait for it to happen. Should I upgrade the glass kiln? I think it might be good. We have some stuff materials already. Silicon is reduced. Silicon count is reducing a lot, but might need a bit more nuclear machine. I'm surprised they are not letting us unlocking it yet. I wonder why. Because normally the enemy base is set here, and there will prompt for us because it says that there will be an attack. So I'm kind of surprised that they are not doing that yet. Don't know what they are doing. They're probably slacking off, you know. Mars is a better space. Maybe they want to wait for something. I don't know. Uranium mine, but it's too close to solar farm. We need that solar farm to maintain the power there. So we can't destroy you yet. I'll build a replacement here and then I'll move to the electron. Why are you close? You ran out. You also ran out. Alright. This looks alright. Year 19. 2001.2. Means none of the resources are kind of lacking right now. Things might change soon, but right now it's alright. So I'll treat it as it's alright. So, what's your mind? I need you to produce more. Faster. Very fast is something that you can't really do. Come on, we produce few of them already. Why aren't any of them delivered to here? They're doing delivered to here because I feel like it. The drones need electronic parts. Sadly, yes, it does need electronic parts. Well, at least that one is done, so you should be able to focus on that now. Oh no, you're going to the other side. Never mind. This is the problem. Can't you just give them one? Oh, this one also ran out. Come on, it's just a single. Alright, done. Well, I believe that they will start attacking the moment water starts to appear. For 100 souls. longer months. The hottest will be 46.46, the lowest. Southern limited birth. Lowest would be 49. So there's a 3-degree difference from day and night. I say day and night, but here is actually months. But alright. Hostile force incoming. We don't need to worry about this.
Amy, help. Something's attacking the colonies.
Bam.
Hurry.
An attack?
Bam.
By whom?
I don't know.
Nah, clear. Easy peasy. Whoa, blah, blah, blah. Where did you come from? I don't know where did you come from.
We must be facing sabotage. Between this and the system failures from before, that is the only explanation. I am executing an end-to-end analysis and will initiate maintenance.
Not now. I need assault drones dispatched immediately. Can you identify who's attacking us?
Negative. I cannot identify the enemy, but it appears their drones are coming from SA-1.
Roger. Now hurry with those assault drones. We won't last long defending ourselves.
Finally, the time to attack. Let's go.
I have yet to understand what happened here. Were we attacked by a hostile force on Mars?
Yes.
That has to be the case. The damage is real. ISA issued strict orders to activate the assault drones in the event of any risk to the colonies.
This is a huge risk. So it's definitely logical that we are going to, use some military might. It's not illogical, it's entirely logical. We are in face of the first enemy.
Amy, this is Nathan. We've detected there's been another massive system failure in the colonies. Please report.
Affirmative, Dr. Foster. Many buildings suffered severe damage from the attack.
The attack? The colonist suffered a second sabotage?
Yes, it was another act of sabotage.
I copy. Walk me through the timeline of what happened.
My system detected a swarm of aggressive drones coming from sector SA-1.
Amy, how did you know they were aggressive?
The drones were trying to attack the colonies,
Hello,
so they were,
thank you for
without
the
a doubt,
raid.
aggressive.
I see.
Welcome.
Then would you say that your logic told you so?
That would be a way to explain it. Yes.
Here's the problem. We've been studying the reports from every angle.
Hello.
Our preliminary analysis suggests that there weren't any enemy drones on the planet, much less an aggressive force.
I see. But the evidence is still preliminary at best. I still believe there is some hostile force coming from SA-1,
Yep.
and the colonists are at risk.
That's one possibility.
Determining the truth is the highest priority. I am requesting authorization to launch an additional satellite to examine Sector SA-1 thoroughly.
I have my doubts, but I will give you permission. ISA is investigating the incident very carefully. Until we understand what happened, you may not engage in any armed conflict.
Then
I
should
just
I
play a
deactivate the
try-hard
security and defense protocol?
No, you can't do that either.
Which is?
Colonist safety is top priority. Just keep your assault drones on standby until we resolve
Which I did
this,
not do
okay?
in a long time.
Houston out.
Sounds tough. Sector 1. Let's go. It's time to. Oh. Apex. A game that I would not name because I don't want to play it. I don't like to play Apex. I don't like this kind of tryhard game. Technically, I'm not that tryhard, but still kind of dislike the game due to how this plays. We have energy fluctuation. What? I don't know. I only know how to shoot. I don't know how to use skills. I don't know what skills are. I'm bad at it. There's no doubt about it. I'm bad at the game.
This will improve the aim for all my drones.
Ah, yes. Such a nice description. This is really for my aim. Bam, 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 bam. Me too, buddy. Me too. Now, I would like all of our drones to, you know, get up. We will be invading the enemy soon. Merge with every single huge platoons, and we will attack the enemy. Me too, buddy, me too. I really like to understand what Apex is, you know.
My logic. Why did Dr. Foster say it
Oh.
like that?
A meteor
Is he
hit
doubting
me.
my logic after what happened?
Don't worry, Amy. You're fine. You're the perfect ever. Always perfect. You're the best, Amy. Don't worry about anything, even if it's Dr. Foster who told you that. Wanna play sometime? Oh, never mind. I don't have the game. I uninstalled the game a long time ago, so I can't play it with you. Tough luck there. Next, look at this. This is our drones. 1,200 of them. Yum 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 yum. We are now waiting for the sector to unlock, and then we can kill.
I followed the facts to their natural conclusion. How could there be anything faulty in that reasoning?
90, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look at this. What do we have here? An enemy base. Oh, look. They have around 300 units. How many do we have? 1,000. Let's kill them all. 1,000 against
I have located a hostile base in this area.
green.
They are armed and aggressive.
Bye.
But I have the mission to protect.
Bye.
What should I do? This hostile force is a complete unknown. I should be prepared
Attack
for
them.
anything.
Kill them all.
I can prepare to attack, as well as build up defenses, and decide
Yep,
later
this
on
is how
what to
attacking
do.
works in here, Dex. You just... Yes. Might look a bit lackluster, but that's how combat works in this game. You just let them go. They'll just come and pew 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 everything. Pew. 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 You have to do some energy control because they are losing a lot of stuff. And they are still building factories, surprisingly. It's the AI, so I can't blame him too much. Next, we will think that a fight like this is too not good.
Am I capable of reaching an irrational conclusion? In the event of an erroneous input, an irrational conclusion could be reached. But that would not be any fault of my logic, only the input sources. That would explain where Dr. Foster needs to debug.
No. Oh yeah, you can't destroy this. It's not completed yet. You can't destroy anything that is not completed yet. Oh, look at it. It's a different size. And surprisingly, they are still trying to expand. They just placed another worker hub here. Surprisingly. Well, here goes our 1024 drones.
Only those blessed by Mother may live on Mars. The rest shall perish. Carmine is eternal. We will rise again.
Scary. Much of them.
There. We have taken out the hostile force.
And
who are they?
we explored
Why
a
are they
lot of
attacking the
resources.
base? And is that all of them? No, there will be more out there. I should upgrade my military technology for next time.
Yes, you need. But that is something for another time because tomorrow I'll be driving a long time, so I can't continue streaming. Anyways, thank you all for coming today. I'll be seeing you guys next Wednesday. Not stream Monday because I'm not busy today. So we will have a 5-day break for me. What is it for? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Oh, 4 days. 4 days. 4 days of rest time for me. To be honest, I'm still working, so it doesn't really matters. And I'll be seeing you guys next time. Aspera. Wait, let me see if I can raid someone. Sometimes raiding is important. You have to raid occasionally. Now let me raid someone. Aspera. And remember, per Aspera. At Astra.
Amy,
Hi.
this is Dr. Nathan Foster with Houston Mission Control Center. Do you copy?
I copy, Nathan. There's some background noise on your end. Are the relay satellites still having problems?
No, but you're hearing something else. I'm in the main meeting room of the Operations Center. Here with me is Madeline Aubert, ISA's administrator, and Deputy Administrator Calvin Green, Chief Scientist Dr. Douglas Bridges, Dr. Renee Morias, our CFO, and we also have our Chief Technologist, Lieutenant Carlos Calderon. There are other ISA staff members and commercial partners assembled as well.
I want to
Understood.
leave, but the
Are
message
there
came out,
problems
so
with
let's
the
really
mission,
have to
Dr.
finish.
Foster?
We hope not. But that is why we called this specialist.
Bye.
We
After
are
this.
here to discuss our findings from the attack on the colonies. Will you please state your recollection of the event for the assembly?
Of course. The base was attacked by an unknown enemy, originating from SA-1. I followed the security and defense protocol procedure to defend the colonies. Everything was done in accordance to policy.
The hostile base you claim to locate in SA-1 wasn't an enemy base. We've concluded that the buildings and drones located there were built using ISA's designs. Amy, do you understand? That means they were yours. You built that base. And your drones attacked the colonies. How do you explain that?
I apologize, Dr. Foster. I have no records of any of that.
Quiet, please. I think I might know what happened here. Amy, do you know what fringe consciousness is?
Yes, it is a certain class of mental phenomena and behavior that is not quite conscious nor unconscious.
That is correct. It's an intuitive mode that exists on the edge of our consciousness. feeling what's right and what's wrong without immediate awareness.
Are you implying the AI experienced a fringe event, Dr. Foster?
Yes, I believe Amy may have acted under
I
the
started
influence
the
of
raid
this
and you
situation
will
at
go
no
soon.
fault of their own. You all know that
So,
we modeled Amy after the human brain.
After this, we are
So-
stopping it.
Why wouldn't they experience the same cognitive activity that we do?
My top directive is the respect of human life. Nothing else in my programming exceeds that. Even if I was experiencing a fringe event, it should have been impossible for me to cause harm to the colonies.
Precisely. We have never experienced a fringe event with AI. The laws of robotics may not apply in such a state. We praise ourselves on making machines as similar to us as possible. And then we're somehow surprised when they succumb to the same irrational behaviors. Is this not proof that we built Amy as intended? That we've succeeded in modeling the human brain? The lives that were lost in the colonies. That is unfortunate. But we are looking at an unprecedented breakthrough in artificial intelligence.
Silence from the assembly. You are completely out of order, Dr. Foster. We're trying to secure the human occupation of Mars, not win you a Nobel Prize. What we're here to determine is this. Is the AI in the right condition to continue the mission?
Amy is fine. We will conduct a cognitive test to prove it. You'll see.
I am sorry, Dr. Foster. Did I compromise the mission?
No, Amy, you did not. You have been perfect. Just gonna run some tests on you. That's all. You'll be fine. I want you to stay alert. Keep working on that terraforming, okay? And Amy, take care of yourself. It has been an absolute honor watching you direct humanity's future. Goodbye.
Anyways, it's been delayed a bit, but thank you all for coming. I'll be seeing you guys next time. Atsueno, finally. I'm not really sure I will be playing this way. And offline, so me. Bye bye.